Future's baby mama, Joie Chavis, just had another baby.
Okay.
So, and this is her third, which, congratulations, baby's healthy. We don't know the name or anything like that because they didn't really put that information out there. But Joie Chavis also is famous for having a teenager that she shares with Bow Wow.
Oh.
And then she has, 7 years later, she had the baby Hendrix with Future. Who is now 5. And now she's had her third baby with NFL star Trevon Diggs.
Oh, my gosh. Look at her. She's collecting.
I ain't saying she a gold digger.
I'm not, listen.
But she ain't messing with no bro.
See, this is where I knew it would go. Because she's.
Sorry.
She's definitely a good.
Picker. Yeah. What's wrong with that?
And
if you're gonna pick somebody,
if you have 3 baby daddies and your baby daddies are Future,
rich.
Bow Wow, and Trevon Diggs,
that's crazy.
I mean, you tell me what's the end of that equation?
And she never has to work again.
Never, ever, never. And guys that are listening are low key judging, but jealous.
Right.
It's J, but J. Mm-hmm. We're judging. Because, you're really out here just throwing your feet to Jesus with anybody who got a Maybach. But,
I mean, why not?
But,
if you're gonna.
We're jealous because ladies get away with it.
These guys knew about, her past.
Who knew back in the day? Bow Wow didn't know. He thought he had a dime.
Bro.
Bow Wow has a teenager with her. So back then, he didn't know.
Okay, so Bow Wow didn't know. All these other guys knew.
Future 5 years later kind of had an idea, but didn't know.
Dude, when Bow Wow was 13.
Trevon Diggs knew.
He did.
When Bow Wow was 13, my man had millions. So, you knew when Bow Wow was younger.
I'm talking about Bow Wow didn't know who she was at the beginning because that was the first kid.
Yeah.
3 kids in now, we kind of see a pattern.
Yes.
And you can't, you remember, and this is not, just one-sided because you remember, what's her name? Goldie Hawn's daughter.
Kate Hudson?
Kate Hudson, the actress. We've talked about her because she's got some rocker.
3.
She's got 3 kids from 3 different lead singers in rock bands.
Yeah, from the
and
Black
we had a
Crowes.
long conversation.
Yes.
We're like, yo, this woman is following buses.
Yes.
She literally is like, hey, I got a uterus. Behind the bus.
Right.
And so, so we've had this conversation, but on the hip hop side,
all right, so Kate Hudson has her ex-husband, Chris Robinson.
He's from the Black Crowes.
Okay, Matt Bellamy.
Who's
from Muse.
And then Danny Fujikawa?
Yeah, he's from another band.
Another rock band.
Yeah, another band. So she liked the rockers too.
She does.
Okay.
Yeah.
They got expensive taste. Come on.
It's where I'm sad I'm not a woman.
She's building her own fantasy football team. Somebody texted it. Does this make her the smartest woman on the planet?
Would you answer that? You're a woman. Mm-hmm. Would you call her and her activities the smartest thing? Or would you just say, hey, thoughts gotta eat too?
I would say that this is a smart move. It doesn't make her the smartest woman on the planet, but if you definitely don't want to work for the rest of your life and you're talented enough to pull something like this off, why not?
Yeah, I mean,
and that's why guys hate right there.
Yeah,
because when can we ever? I mean, not that any man out there would want to tap in and say, hey, you know what? I don't want to work no more. Let me find me an angle.
Yeah.
But it would be nice for us to at least have the option. How can a guy basically look at a dating situation and say, you know what, if I play this right, I ain't gonna have to work no more? We don't get to say that.
I think there's only one person I can think of with
Stedman.
what you're talking about.
Are you gonna say Stedman?
There's Stedman, and then I think he's in his 30s. He was dating, I think he's still with Cher, and then before that, he likes dating. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then before Cher, it was like another older female celebrity, and he just, Madonna, I think he dated Madonna, and he doesn't have to work. He's fine. He's taken care of.
That's dope. But see, Madonna can't get knocked up.
But he works.
This is a lifer. You get 18 years with each one of these. Though. Yeah. Like you get with an old broad. Yeah, that's just an old broad you with. I mean, she can drive you around and, have you rub the bunions or whatever, but she ain't going to, you're not going to get locked in for 18 years.
Kevin Federline did this. He knocked up Britney twice, I believe.
He did, but he's not going after a more famous woman after Britney.
You know what? But Kevin Federline, we hold him up. His jersey's in the rafters.
Yeah, he takes care of the kids.
He's definitely up in the rafters. And the dude who got $300,000 from Halle Berry.
Yes.
Another week, a couple weeks ago. They're in the rafter.
Yeah.
They're up there. But I just, I look at these things and I get jealous where I'm just like, damn, man, I wish I could go. Like the lady from Spanx who lives here.
Yeah.
Let me meet her in a happy hour. She'll be pregnant by midnight.
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the Spanx, the clothes where the ladies be suckering us into thinking they got body. Yeah. That lady who created them lives here.
Yeah, in Clearwater. Sarah Blakely.
Yeah, so you bump into her at a happy hour and you mess around and, you know what I'm saying? Now you the Spanx man.
She's a billionaire.
Mr. Spank that thing.
But that's the thing, though. It's like a lot of
that would be my name in the streets, by the way.
A lot of celebrities and rich women, they don't go for guys that are below their wage.
That's what you've said this before to me, I think privately, and I totally disagree with
they
that.
They don't go with regular guys. They don't go with regular guys.
That's not true.
They go for their wage or higher. They go for that tax
I'm telling you, there's plenty of successful women out there that would just love to get treated right just from a normal guy.
I don't think any billionaire lady is not going to be like, hey, how you guys doing at the country club? I'm dating Orlando from the Freak Show. It don't work that way. If you're a hot model like Joey is, and these rapper guys or athlete guys are like, yo, this girl will be a baddie. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, we've said this before and everybody argues it, but it's like a guy could walk into a Subway and the sandwich artist behind the counter can be so fine that they like, you don't need to work here no more.
I got you.
Put that bread
I'm gonna save you, girl.
Come around from that counter, girl. We leaving right
Y'all
now.
do this at the strip club too.
Like, but okay, there's strippers who have walked out of their strip club job because some dude said, you know what?
Captain
Girl,
Silver.
clock out because right here, right now, let's go. Yeah. And they'll walk out. How many times in your life, your adult life, can you think of a woman walking into a place and seeing behind the Baskin Robbins counter some dude in a pink shirt with a pink spoon? It's like, you want to try our Rocky Road? And then she's like,
I'm envisioning this whole thing.
She's like,
boy, clock out. You come around here right now and get in my car. Like, we never hear it that way.
Mm-hmm. Like, I got a job and they wouldn't even go for me.
Nah.
They could be like,
we don't get it like that.
What does your boyfriend do? Oh, he sings karaoke on Fridays. They call him Little Tink Tink.
Haven't you heard of him? Yeah, that's. I mean, it's sad. It is, but it is what it is.
Do you always have to date down?
Who?
You guys.
We always date down.
Why? You're choosing
Because up ain't up. They're not dealing with us.
The 760 says, I want to be arm candy.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever been arm candy before?
Hell no. I wish.
Not the way my physical thing works out.
You guys haven't been arm candy? I bet you have been, but maybe you haven't known it before. Like
I've never been anybody's arm candy. No. I ain't that fine. Listen, I'm a catch. I got a lot of things going for me, but I ain't that fine to be just like the strong dumb type.
Yeah. I would never call myself.
That's what arm candy is, though. Arm candy is just really good looking. Like a really good-looking person next to you that's just like gonna be like the
centerpiece.
Make that cover shot and pow. Like people are like, yo, who's the guy that's on her arm? I ain't never been.
I can see you being or Rich being a piece like an arm candy essentially, but not necessarily for looks, for access, and for like a talking. Because of what you guys do for a living. Does that make sense?
I
don't like the way she said that. I don't know if you offended, but if you play back in your head what she just said, I can see you and Rich not for looks. Did you see this bitch? You hear what she just said?
Did you just say that?
She just said that.
You said people using me for access.
But
she said for what y'all do. Yes. I can see y'all for being somebody's partner, but not for the way you look.
I'm a solid 7.5, girl. I'm somebody's arm candy.
6 is a nice. I'm a 6-ish. I'm a 6-ish.
I'm a 6-ish.
I think the only time, and this is the only time I could think of, I used to date this girl back in high school that was a volleyball player. Mm-hmm. She was like 6 inches taller than me. Oh. I think I might have been her arm candy at one point for like a date or two, but other than that, I can't think of any time that like I felt like somebody's arm candy.
I would love to be somebody's arm candy. Personally, I'd walk around and hold your bag. And What does arm candy do? Like just stand there and look hot?
Like
That's the one
yes,
thing
y'all
I can't
look
do.
good. That's it.
You're going to a charity event. You're walking in a casino. You know, you want people to stare at you because of the beautiful person sitting next to you.
The person who wrote that said, "Wow, man!" Like you lit. I mean, that's so disrespectful. Like I remember when you were like pregnant and sensitive.
Oh my God,
and we
so
coddled
sensitive.
you,
Yeah.
and
coddled me.
We did. We coddled you and told you how beautiful you looked. We would never kick you when you're down.
No, you're not
You just
down.
told me and Rich that y'all ain't fine.
You said you've never been arm candy before.
You literally just said that girls use us for our position.
I mean, they definitely use us for the position.
I'm speaking facts, and that could be considered an arm candy in a sense.
See, this is why I don't tell nobody.
I mean, like your girlfriend, you probably uses you for like, you know.
Yeah.
No, she like me for me.
I never said she
like me
didn't,
for
but
me.
also there comes with some fun stuff with dating you.
Yeah.
Nightlife stuff. Come on. Backstage.
941 says she called y'all
If anything,
ugly in a nice way. This is the line. She called y'all ugly in a nice way.
I did not.
Yeah, that was a backhanded
You
comment.
think we're ugly? You know how many? Let me tell you something.
I do not think you're ugly at all.
I was gonna pull up my profile picture of you on my phone. I got a big glam picture of Meredith. And every time she called, I'm like, they're like, who is that? I'm like, that's Meredith. Look at it. They're like, she fine. I'm like, yeah, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something. I changed her picture.
Oh yeah.
I changed it.
He wants me to be unattractive.
Yeah, because I'm so sick of you dissing us. I changed it to this right here.
You guys have been arm candy before, but in a different way.
This is Meredith's profile picture now. That's it. That's it right there. Meredith,
did her dirty with her kid picture.
My big ass janky smile with my teeth coming in.
You know she hates that picture too.
I love it though, because it dubs her down. Damn it.
Bless your heart.
No, whatever. She said y'all have personality.
Yeah, you do.
See there?
And with
she
what
meant
you do for a living.
Ugly. She just did the white girl version of bless your heart.
Damn. I gotta
That
rethink
really offend
every
you?
single time.
That you don't understand that as being offensive.
You said you guys have never been arm candy, and I disagree. I just said it wasn't necessarily, because of your looks. It's because of your personality and what you do.
You said you disagree because we're ugly.
I didn't say that.
That's exactly what she said.
That's what you said. Oh yeah, people probably date you guys not because of your looks, but because of your position and accent.
Somebody said a polite shade she threw.
Tell me I'm wrong, though. You've
Listen.
never been dated because of what you do for a living or things that you can provide or access that you can give them?
No, you know what it is, though? Honestly, we need to start doing like the hot girls do. I mean, she didn't meet Bow Wow at, the bank.
Yeah.
She went to where he was.
Yeah.
Future, same thing. Went to where she was a dancer, by the way. So
what kind of dancer?
I mean,
okay, dancer.
You know.
I had to.
So that's how people were catching her.
Okay.
Whatever. Yeah. So we don't have we need to go to where the women are like that, like the women who need arm candy, and then
you want to be an exotic dancer?
No, but we need an avenue. We need something like that.
There's some rich women in Tampa that would go for you,
Absolutely.
Sherry just said, Orlando, you could be my arm candy.
Look at that. Look at that right there.
You get hit on left and right.
I appreciate it. Thank you for the charity.
See, now I don't know whether to take this as a compliment. It says out of the 813, Rich is definitely arm candy. Does that mean I'm dumb?
I don't think arm candy is dumb. I just think you're the strong, silent type. Like you don't speak. Because the person who's the person who's the principal has to do the talking because they're the business person. Like if I got with Spanx Lady, Spanx Lady is out here in circles, billionaire circles, and then she come over to me and she's like, "Well, baby, what you want to eat?" I'm like, "Just some nachos." Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just very simple. So I would have to stay quiet and just let her walk me through the caviar.
Right. See, I don't think I don't think we can be arm candy because I don't think both of us. I don't think we can be quiet.
Yeah. You're not very demure.
I can be quiet. I would love to be quiet.
I feel like you demand attention when you walk into a room.
I don't want that.
I feel like you do.
I do, but I don't want that. If I've had my druthers, I would walk into a place with somebody who could hold that thing down without me being because I do this for a living. I don't want to do this when I go home. I want somebody else to be able to take the lead, and I just stand there with my matching tie. And just
Wait,
just
we're matching in the future.
See, I can't.
If I'm arm candy, ain't I supposed to match?
Yeah, somewhat.
Yeah, I'll cut the grass and do all that stuff. I'm arm candy.
See, like I feel like for me, especially if somebody is inviting me somewhere to be their a partner or their plus one, that I have to kind of somewhat entertain people because I'm an extension of them. So I got to be like, all right, I got to bring this. I got to be funny.
But you're a B player, so they walk in and establish the A status. Like say Oprah and Stedman.
Bro, did
Stedman,
you just...
No, listen to the example, though. Stedman walks in with Oprah. He don't come in like, yo, what's up? You don't see Stedman walking like that. Oprah walks in as Oprah, and then when she's ready to go get some champagne, Stedman is like, I got you. Stedman's over there on the side.
He holds your purse.
Yeah.
He lets you be in the spotlight. Yeah.
Meredith, please kill the word demure.
Well, they're not very demure.
They're not very mindful either. Come on.
That was so perfect.
Come on. Yeah, damn.
We're going to stop using it. It's just funny at the moment. I promise.